Come on. Get in here. Get in here. Come on. Get in here. You've got 1 minute. 1 minute to grab a drink. Grab a drink. Come on. Get in here. We need you. Couple of things. Just, get in here and grab a drink. Come on, get in. Get in here. Got to see if I am actually recording right now. Oh, yeah, I am. Beautiful. Awesome. Come on, get in here. Everybody grab a drink. Just going to get started in about 1 minute. Grab something to drink. Grab your favorite beverage. I like coffee. Having coffee. Get in here. So, for those of you who are joining, thanks for being here. I am starting a series called Strengthening Your Soul due to the coronavirus issue that so many of us are facing. And so part of my hope is for people inside of faith and outside of faith, for us to actually get into the habit of going, how do you have a healthier soul? So get a drink, because in about 30 seconds we're going to take a sip together. We're going to have a cheers together. And then tonight we're going to talk about gratitude and how you can actually cultivate a healthy soul through gratitude. So we got a little schedule up here. 8 o'clock, we're opening up. 8:01, grab a drink. 8:02, we got to start, so we're going to start in about 10 seconds. Then at 8:10, we're going to actually try a spiritual exercise. So we're going to do that together. And then for those of you who stick around, at 8:15, we'll do a little Q&A. And then we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully around 8 o'clock. So with that being said, cheers. If you missed that, let's take a sip together. Cheers. So, let's talk about your soul. One of the interesting things about doing what I do for a living is a lot of people, whether you've got a faith background or not, ask this question: how do you really have a healthy soul? And really, what's more important than having a healthier soul? So people ask me, how do you connect with God? And so that's part of what we're going to talk about tonight, is this concept of connecting with God through gratitude. And the goal here is for all of us, whether you're new to faith or you've been in faith for a long time, is to really have a vibrant spiritual life, to connect deeply with God and to learn from Jesus. And so one of the things you'll notice in the life of Jesus, if you read the Gospels, which are really, really a great read, is this: Jesus, he's always thanking the Father. So Jesus, he's got crowds around him. He's like a magnanimous personality, and people follow him. There's actually demonstrations of the very power and presence of God through the life of Jesus. But when Jesus interacts with God, the one thing he does more than anything else is he seems to praise his Father. He says thanks. He shows gratitude. And so tonight, what we're going to do is we're going to take some time to actually have some moments of gratitude towards God so that we strengthen our souls. And the goal is that tonight you walk away with a tool you can use. I want to give you tools you can use to strengthen your soul. So gratitude is super essential to connecting with God for this reason. Because God is a God who gives. If you don't know anything else about God, you need to understand this: God is a God who gives so that he can bless. And so whenever you move into a place of gratitude, whether you know God through Jesus or not, when you move into a space of gratitude, you are actually thanking him. And it's connecting your heart to his. See, at the very heart of God is this reality: he is one who blesses. He is one who gives. And so when we pause and we give thanks for the aspects of our life that we're really, really grateful, it actually does a couple of things. One, it connects us to God because God is a God who gives. Number two, though, it primes us to see beauty and gifts in life. So, there's this old saying, we'll do a little experiment. It's kind of a fun one. Look around your room for 30 seconds right now. Look around and notice everything that's red. Red, 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 red. Look for red. Red, 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 red. Look around, red, 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 red. Okay, now stop. Close your eyes. And we're going to try and list off everything in the room that you saw that was green. You can't do it, can you? You can't remember anything, but you could probably name some things in the room that were red. Well, here's sort of an important point when it comes to gratitude. Gratitude actually draws our attention to the best things in life, to the things that make us feel joy, make us feel alive, make us feel like life is really worth living. And in the midst of this season, for basically all of us around the world with the COVID-19 coronavirus kicking around, we need stuff to be grateful for. And so if you start your morning with this is one of my habits, is I try to spend a few minutes every day thanking Jesus for something, because it was his model that he gave to us. And so in the morning, one of the beautiful parts about starting your morning off with gratitude is this. It actually primes your day so that you're seeing stuff that you're thankful for all day long. And so it really, really strengthens your soul, and that's what we're trying to aim for. On the other hand, if you do this at night, it helps you sort of look back on your day and go, here's what I was really grateful for. And so for me, I'm going to do this live in front of you and with you. But thankfulness is absolutely essential to connecting with the heart of God. Gratitude is absolutely essential to connect with the heart of God. So what I want to do is talk to you about, how do you do this? How do I participate in cultivating an attitude of gratitude towards God? What I do every day is I list out 3 things that I'm grateful for or thankful for. The first one is this, and this was actually sometimes the easiest, but perhaps the most important. It's something simple. So for instance, you might thank God for watermelon. Okay, it sounds silly, but what you want to do is, when you list something simple and you take 1 minute to reflect on it and thank God for it, what you want to do is you want to run through all of the ways that it's made your life better. So in this example of watermelon, I think about its taste, I think about its, think of childhood memories that it brings up that make me feel deeply grateful to the God of the universe, who is a God who gives. I also think about times with my kids out on the deck where they will be eating watermelon and spilling it all over the place and their face is covered. And I just try to soak in all of the gratitude and then actually lift it up to God. And it strengthens your soul. So the first one is that. It's going to be simple. The second one needs to be close to your heart. So something that's far more important than watermelon or water or coffee. But something that's close to your heart. So it could be, for instance, you might pick a friend who's really near and dear to you. And you try to remember all of the good times and all of the joy and all the happiness you've had with them. And you take all of that and you gather it all up, and then you lift it up to God and you try to feel it all. And then the third one has to be at the center of your heart. So this can be a place where you thank God for anything he's done for you. So if you've embraced faith in Jesus and you now know that you belong to the family of God, which some of you have, some of you haven't, some of you are still unsure about, that's okay. But when you gather that idea, you want to feel it all. The stuff that's at the center of your heart may include your family or a significant other or maybe even a mentor, but it's got to be something really, really meaningful. And so you want to just experience it all. So just to recap, gratitude connects you to the heart of God because God is a giver. You need to practice this every day. You can do it morning or night. Morning primes you to see more of the good things in life. Doing it at night helps you recollect all the good things that have happened. And you start simple. And we're going to take a minute on something simple, just reflecting on it. A minute on something that's close to our heart. And then we're going to take a minute thanking God. And again, you might not know God. You might go, I don't know if I believe in God. And here's Jesus' promise. If you will follow me, I will connect you to the very heart of God. So you can try this. And I truly believe this, that if you cultivate an attitude of gratitude, you will begin to connect with God and you'll feel his presence. And then you'll be more prone to follow Jesus. So, are you ready to try? Are you ready to try taking some time to be grateful? Now, what we'll do is I'll give you 15 seconds to just think about something really simple that you're really grateful for. And again, you want to think about all the ways your life has been enriched by it. So take 10 seconds now. Think of something you're really grateful for. That's simple. So I'll give you an example. For me, I'm very thankful for my van. So what you're going to do is you take some. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to think about all the ways that my van has blessed me. My van symbolizes something simple, but it symbolizes becoming a dad. It symbolizes all the ways in which I can take my kids to hockey and sports. And so I'm just going to take a few more seconds and just think about it. And then, as best you know how, in a simple thought or prayer, you just want to grab hold of all the emotion you can out of it. And then just thank God for it. Thank life, the universe. Again, when I say that, I think many of you are connecting to God. You just don't know him yet. So grab something simple. Reflect on all the good it's brought into your life. And then hold it before God. Okay, second one. Something close to your heart. Actually, for me, I've got two friends. I would use their names, but because this is being live streamed and I don't have their permission, I won't. But two men in my life who actually helped me work on my van today. And one of them I've known for like 7 years now, and I've seen his life completely change. Got the honor of doing his wedding. And he's just a great friend. We have fires in his backyard all the time. The other one, he's just a man of character and substance. And so again, I'm going to think of moments with these dear friends of mine and just hold that thankfulness, and then thank God for it. So go ahead, grab something that's close to your heart, not at the center, but close, and just be thankful for it. Okay, third one, something at the center of your heart, something that is about as meaningful as it could be, like the top shelf of things that are important to you. Just grab hold of an idea. So again, could be a significant other, could be a spouse, could be a child, could be something to do with your relationship with God, but you just pick. So I'll put one up here. So today I'm dearly grateful for my youngest son, Nathan. He's 6 years old. And the image and the emotion that's in my head is today with my boys, we were watching Jurassic Park in the basement. And I said, I need to snuggle with a boy. And my boys are all sort of outgrowing the age where you can just sit with them. And one of the great joys of my life is being a daddy. And I'm not really a daddy anymore. I'm a dad to my boys. But I said, I need a boy to snuggle with. So I called to my middle, Caleb, and he didn't move. I called to Josh, my oldest, he didn't move. And then I called to my youngest son, Nathan, and he said, you picked the right boy. And he came and just sat right next to me. And yeah, it's deeply close to my heart. And so here's what it looks like for me to say thanks. I'll just model it for you, and you can do your own. But God, I am so thankful for my son, Nathan, and that I got to be a daddy because of him. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So, some of you might have participated. Some of you dropped in late. Some of you made some jokes. I want to see if there's any questions. And some of my friends from Regina have chimed in. It's good to see you guys. But yeah, if you got any questions on gratitude, or could let me know how it went for you, that would be super helpful. Also, any feedback on videos is really good for me. So if you got a drink, take a sip. Otherwise, I'll wait about 30 seconds. If any questions come in, I'll do my best to answer them. Tomorrow, we're going to probably talk about forgiveness. There's probably nothing that enslaves people more than forgiveness. And so we're going to talk about how do you forgive people who've hurt you most tomorrow. And we're actually going to try some of it at our try time and actually forgive somebody. And in that way, it'll strengthen your soul. So with all that being said, thanks for tuning in. And hope your soul gets strengthened. Have a great day. Talk to you later.